after the tabling.
Here are some of the most funny and embarrassing moments of African leaders caught on camera. At number 1, South African Member of Parliament fall off chair on live TV. Former Finance Minister Lala Nene is seen falling off a chair during a TV interview on SABC's Morning Live. He can be seen tumbling to the ground after his chair collapsed during an appearance on a political show on the channel.
To actually digest and go through the documentation that is going to be presented to the public. And the opportunity for proper engagement is actually after the tabling of the...
At number 2, South Sudan's President Salva Kiir urinated on himself in public in December 2022. This was during a road commissioning ceremony while the national anthem played, an incident captured on video that went viral online, leading to the arrest of several state TV journalists for its release. The video showed a stain spreading on his trousers and a puddle forming, prompting camera operators to pan away. Number 3, former Zimbabwe's president, the late Robert Mugabe, fell down a staircase as he left the podium after a speech. The president had just finished addressing supporters at Harare International Airport upon his return from an African Union summit. At number 4, PDP campaign stage collapsed with top politicians on it in Kebbi State, Nigeria. At number 5, South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa was almost hit by the South African flag during his public address alongside President Sauli Niinisto of Republic of Finland in Pretoria. The pole holding the South African flag fell over and landed noisily right next to him.
Oops. That was quick. It's the wind.
At number 6, Haitian President Edgard Fils went viral for drinking directly from a large water pitcher during his address at the United Nations General Assembly in 2024. While delivering a speech regarding international support for Haiti, LeBlanc reached for a large full water jug on the podium instead of using a provided glass. As he tried to drink from it, he spilled water on himself and the podium.
Respect for its dignity.
At number 7, during a live televised hearing in 2020, Nigerian official Daniel Pondey, head of Niger Delta Development Commission, suddenly fainted while being questioned about missing funds. Lawmakers were investigating corruption and misuse of billions meant for regional development while Pondey slumped forward in his chair. The dramatic moment sparked widespread speculation, with many viewers suggesting he pretended to faint to avoid answering further questions. At number 8, South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa poked fun at himself for clumsily fumbling with his face mask during a televised speech, a move that attracted widespread laughter on social media. The president awkwardly pulled a colorful fabric mask over his eyes after announcing an easing of COVID-19 lockdown restrictions. At number 9, Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu slipped and fell over at an official event marking 25 years of democracy in the country. Tinubu, 73, fell as he climbed the steps on a vehicle which was supposed to take him around Eagle Square in the capital, Abuja.
For today's historic occasion, Excellency, historic occasion, Excellency, historic occasion, Excellency.
At number 10, Jacob Zuma's difficulty with pronouncing numbers became famously viral around 2015, particularly during a speech when he struggled with the figure 769,870, stumbling over thousands and hundreds and blaming the audience for not listening during the ANC National Congress General Council in 2015.
700, listen properly, 769,820 and 70.
At number 11, President of Cameroon Paul Biya recently had an embarrassing moment of forgetfulness at the US-Africa Leadership Summit in Washington, D.C. In a video captured during the summit, the president, now Africa's oldest head of state, appears to be in a state of confusion during his address. While sitting on a panel alone facing the crowd, he asked what all the people in the room were doing there.
Pourquoi je suis en vedette? C'est qui tous ces gens qui sont là? Pourquoi je n'ai pas demandé ça? Est-ce qu'il y a des gens importants là? C'est bon.
At number 12, Uganda's first Deputy Prime Minister, General Moses Ali, fell after kicking a football to open a tournament at Nambole Stadium. An incident captured in a viral video from around August 2018 when he stumbled backward, requiring guards to help him up, sparking widespread amusement and discussions about his fitness. At number 13, William Adisha, a Congress of the People Member of Parliament in South Africa, mocked the accent of the then Minister of Science and Technology, Naledi, during a heated debate in the National Assembly in June 2015. During a debate on the Mineral Resources budget vote, Madisha imitated Pando's English accent, specifically emphasizing honorable as Hong Hong to mock her speaking style.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. You see, some of us don't know English properly. And then
Honorable
we
Madisha,
can only come and say
Honorable
Hong,
Madisha,
Hong, 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 like that.
Honorable
number.
Madisha,
Yes. Hong, Hong, Hong.
Honorable Madisha,
Hong, Hong,
Honorable Madisha.
That's the only thing that she knows.
At number 14, South Africa's Minister of Water and Sanitation, Phemi Majodina, faced a light-hearted moment when she stumbled over the word conscientiously during her oath.
And to perform the functions of my office conscientiously, okay? And the best of my ability.
Conscientiously.
Conscientiously, actually.
Okay. No.
Conscientiously, actually.
Okay.
At number 15, Kenya's former president, the late Mwai Kibaki, held a famous press conference to announce he had only one wife on March 2009. The event took place at State House in Nairobi, where Kibaki appeared alongside his wife, the First Lady Lucy Kibaki. The press house called to address persistent media reports and rumors alleging that Kibaki had a second wife.
This is my wife, Lucy, and I want to state something that I've wanted you to hold dear and permanently in your heart. You know, and I know, and everybody else knows that I'm married and I have only one wife. And everyone in Kenya knows it. But the media keeps repeating about my having another wife or wives. I want to make it very clear that I have only one dear wife, Lucy, who's here, and I do not.
At number 16, Uganda's President Yoweri Museveni famously stopped by the roadside in July 2016 in Kierumba village, Isingiro district, to make a 30-minute phone call. They surprised locals and sparking social media buzz with photos showing him sitting on a chair by the road as his convoy halted traffic. At number 17, a bridge collapsed in DRC during ribbon cutting ceremony. The incident occurred in the Mount Ngafula district in Kinshasa, the capital city of DRC, as dignitaries and officials gathered in the newly built pedestrian bridge to cut the ribbon. The structure buckled as the central section collapsed in the small stream below. What's your favorite embarrassing or funny moments of African leaders? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.